has a significant emotional tie to me. He's somebody who, it's amazing when somebody will make a stand for you in your life when you're not in a position to do it for yourself. It's true. It's amazing. I've been crying I don't understand what the problem is here. I hope I'm not pregnant. Last time I checked, I wasn't. It's interesting. It's amazing. It's when somebody will make a stand for you in life, when you're not willing to make a stand for yourself, no matter what happens afterwards, they could completely change everything for you. And that's what happened for me, meaning my life was awful. The situation that I had with my son was poor. Everything that was going on for me wasn't really going on for me. I hated work. I hated every part of my life. The whole objective was to go to work, to make some money, to pay bills, to go back to sleep. How many of us would agree that that's a pretty poor objective? And this gentleman cared enough to call me on a consistent basis to get me to go to a national event, to get me to see the big picture, to get me to remember the dreams that I used to have, so that I could be up here today to potentially reach even just one person, to have them have something for their future. It's amazing how many lives this business touches. So folks, please, if you appreciated what I did today, you are going to absolutely love the next gentleman. He is a top performing team coordinator. He was actually recognized nationally and internationally. It's been documented as one of the most successful team coordinators in the history of ACN. Okay? He has made umps and lumps of money in this business. I'm talking, multiple six figures. I'm just extremely excited and fortunate to be able to introduce the gentleman that introduced me to the business, top performing team coordinator, President's Club member, Mr. Jeffrey Street.
How's everybody doing? Wow, I have to follow that. How bad does that suck? I just want to give it back to Brian. And it's interesting. We talked, today about going out and making a contact list, starting to think about the different people that we know that we think would be possible customers and possible reps for us and for our organizations. And what I remember like yesterday is the first day that I got started in ACN, sitting down with Mr. Patrick Mazer, him telling me to go out and write a big list. I made a list of literally hundreds of people, didn't prejudge anybody, everybody that I could think of, everybody that I knew. And one of the first names on that list was actually Brian Saucier. I envisioned, day one of him and I actually being able to do trainings like this together. And what's awesome is today is actually the first time that we've been able to, go out and do that. And it's just been, it became a great reality. But he's gone out and really touched, so many people, gone out and been completely instrumental for our expansion in the South Jersey, marketplace. And he's going out and just leading the pack. So why don't all of us just give it back to my friend and team coordinator, Brian Saucier. Awesome. Well, let's get into some information here. What I want to talk about today is how to gather customers. How many of us agree that no matter, how, excited we are, that no matter how many reps that we introduce to this business, none of us make a dollar unless we have customers, right? So we're going to talk, today for a few minutes about what we need to do to position ourselves to go and make money in the ACN opportunity. I just want to share, a little bit about my story, prior to getting right into, my topic, just to let everybody, know a little bit about, my background. How many of us in the course of our lives have ever done anything we look back upon and said, wow, that was a great idea? Hopefully all of us at least one time, right? Raise your hand. Please tell me that you have at least once, right? Now, how many of us have ever looked back on something that we did and we're like, wow, that was really dumb? How many honest people do we have here, right? Every one of us. So 6 years ago, I was actually the guy Patrick was talking about in his presentation. 6 years ago, yes, I'm the dumb guy. 6 years ago, I was actually the individual that Patrick introduced to the business, looked at what he was doing and said, you know what? Sounds like a good idea, but I'm just going to become your customer. I'm going to, support you. I hope you, do a great job. And, for anybody here that's become somebody's customer today, I want to actually give you a round of applause because I think that's awesome. But, I became Patrick's customer, actually stayed on the sidelines. I opened up a